senpai.
What's up, folks? Welcome on in. How are we doing out there? Exactly, Cat. Exactly. That's how we're feeling out there today. It is good to be here with you guys. How are you doing, you goats? Good to be here with you goats. How is everyone out there today? How is the Barnyard feeling on a Friday afternoon? What is going on? Soundwave with it as well. I'm loving it. How are we doing today, chat? Oh, it is good to be here with y'all. I hope you've had a wonderful week, and I hope that you are, if you are in the, as far as if you're in the States, if you have the weekend coming up for Labor Day to enjoy yourselves, a nice holiday weekend, we're going to be here for a portion of it, as well as today, obviously, as we are here doing some shiny hunting for the Alpha Steelix in the Coronet Highlands Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's have some fun today, chat. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, do me a favor. I'm going to do a little bit of a roll call here and say hello to everybody that's watching, both on YouTube and on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like button. It takes a moment of your time, but it is greatly appreciated by the GOAT here in the chair. It's the most GOATed thing that you could do to help out the stream, aside from, of course, hitting that subscribe button. Or if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button as well. We are steadily stampeding further over 8,400 over on YouTube and even higher over to, I believe, 160 on the Twitch side of things. Yes, we're 154 right there. Chat, need your help to get there. Let's rock and roll today. That being said, let's welcome on in to Andrew, to the aforementioned Cat, and as well Soundwave. What's going on, chat? How are we doing there? So, the steady, ever steady Streamlabs. MJ, what's going on? How are you doing today as well, gamer? It is a good day for a good day, so let's go have one. What do you say, huh? Let's go do it. Let me get the game set up over here. I actually got my tech set ahead of time, believe it or not. Guys, oh my god, a day without technical difficulties for Goatly off the bat. I can't say that. I don't know if my capture card's going to go kerflooey on me before we start. So I'm getting myself as technically set as I can to get ready for the inevitable difficulties. What's up, Ivik? How are we doing today? I'm doing great. How are you doing, gamer? How are you doing? You have an idea for a fighting type team there, Cat? What do you got? Oh, you got Sneasler, Quaquaval, Hisuian, Decidueye, Blaziken, Karate. Ooh, maybe Como. Ooh. Hit him with the ads. I got you over there on the Twitch side. Hang on a moment there, chat. There it is. Doing amazing on my end. Life finally cut me a break and got our heat reconnected, so we'll actually stay warm this winter. Let's go, baby! Last year they cut off. They cut it off in mid-November before the polar front. Oh my goodness, not a fun time. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. That's fair. I was actually thinking about going through a similar experience for myself this winter. But since you 0 out of 10 don't recommend, you know what? Thank you for looking out. Thank you for looking out. Thank you for living the experiences so the rest of us can learn from the lessons, we'll say. Hey, I'm happy as heck that you got your heat back on for us, Soundwave. Congratulations, and enjoy some cozy some winter activities by the proverbial fireplace, we'll say, the heater, the vents. Did I see Mega Holucha? How could I not, MJ? We were talking about it on the Discord the other day. That is the definition of peak. Actually, you know what? Why don't we kick things off today with, I kind of want to, before we hop into the shiny hunts, there's two things I want to do. One of them is going to be the Mega Holucha thing. The other thing is that I want to also, we're going to treat the upcoming exercise as if we are grading shinies, okay? Let's put it that way. It's not going to be Pokemon. It's going to be a little bit of the transfusion of my other world that is football, as I see the New York Jets scarf behind me. Don't worry, chat. It has nothing to do with football, aside from, like I said, basically grading shinies. I'll get into it in a little bit. Let me actually bump my light up here. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Get a little more illumination on my life here. Actually, I don't want to blow myself out. Yeah, so let's take a look at Mega Holucha real quick here, because it is thoroughly friggin' peak. Let me get that set up here. Just give me 2 seconds, chat. What up, Draconified? Welcome on in. How's it going? How's it going? Gonna be long story, but short. I will take your word for it there, Ivik. What'd you think of the member for team enter name here? I liked it. It was a good list there, Kat. It was a diabolical list. It looks like Batman. Nah, dude, it looks entirely like Rey Mysterio. If you're familiar with the WWE, formerly WWF Attitude Era, as it were, and a certain wrestler by the name of Rey Mysterio, he was kind of like the WWE's introduction of, luchador, lucha libre, the concept of the Mexican wrestling. Halucha is basically, and I mean, to be honest with you, I've always, even as somebody who never played Generation 7, I've always looked at Halucha and been like, yo, that is so Rey Mysterio coded. It is undeniable. And the shiny, I'm sorry, not the shiny, the Mega, it screams one of his uniforms, or one of his I guess, uniforms, kits, dress-ups, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the name for it. That's what I meant. Halucha's Gen 6. Yeah, no, it's totally what I meant. Listen, I didn't play 5, 6, or 7. You know this. They're all the same to me at this point. They might as well, in the same way that a New Yorker orders a sandwich like bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, all one word. All one word. Might as well be Gen 5, 6, 7. Like, it's just 5, 6, 7. I should just say 6 so that it averages out every time, and you guys know that I'm just like close, but at least it's one direction off, you know. I'm doing great today, Andrew. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? All right, let's take a look at this Mega Halucha thing together, chat. Let's do this real quick. We'll do the shorter trailer because it's just as effective. Oh, no. Wait, let me turn the music down. Jiminy Christmas, give me a second. I should have done that to myself, though. Let's be fair. Not a wrestling nerd. That's why it looks like Batman for me. That's fair. That's fair. I'm also not a wrestling nerd myself. I just know the back in the day. We'll get to Ting Lu in a second. I see that, though. Draconify. That's awesome. Rey Mysterio is going to, we'll find out. All right, let's get into it. Let's take a look at this thing here. This is only like, what, a minute and a half or so? Oh, I also have a theory, by the way. I want to take a moment here and just back up. As we're watching this video, chat, I want you to pay attention to the Pokemon that are in the background around this whole video, because I have a theory. It's just a theory, but I have a theory that in all of the official media for Pokemon ZA, since they've been talking about Megas, and even some other videos ahead of time, but I don't think it's, for the sake of the theory, I want to stick specifically to the stuff about the announced Mega Evolution Pokemon. I genuinely believe, and I will say this with my full chest, I think every single, and again, I have not watched any leaks or seen any leaks, so if this is confirmed or not, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely believe, though, that every single Pokemon that's in the background or is otherwise featured as a secondary character in these official Mega Pokemon videos is getting a Mega or already has a Mega. So keep an eye out for the Pokemon that are already there, and consider to yourself also, for the sake of the Pokemon that don't yet have Megas, how many times you've already seen them in trailers for this game. Okay? As we're going through this for a second, just keep that in mind, all right? For Clefable may get a Mega, I think Mega Clefable will go pretty silly. I think it'd be great. Halucha, you got a shiny earlier? Let's go. All right, let's take a look at this video here. Now remember what I said, chat. To keep an eye out for the Pokemon in the background. Because let's see, off the bat, I saw the Houndoom with a Mega. Houndour with a Mega. Boom, off the back. I have heard chatter. Again, no leaks or confirms that Roserade and Florges might get Megas. Who knows? Medicham in the background, Bunnelby, which I am absolutely confirmed on in my mind. I am 100% convinced. There was the Scatterbug, which is a lot. I mean, Vivillon's been in so many different trailers already. Machamp is the outlier here. I'm still holding out the idea that they could announce a Mega Machamp. They love Gen 1. It's got a Gigantamax. Why not give it a Mega? In the meantime. Oh, baby, let's see it. Halucha Mega evolves. They really know how to hype this stuff up, though, guys. Look at this thing. I mean, this thing is aura plus a billion. Are you kidding me? This thing is amazing. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And I love the fact, too, that the tassels on his head, I guess you could call them the head feathers, they get longer, too. They honestly, they make the mask look like a hunting falcon, like a literal bird of prey. It's incredible. Of the 3 designs so far that have been announced, this is my favorite one without a single shred of doubt. Oh my god. Just taking a moment to consider the possibilities of other Mega Pokemon here. Mega Pyroar, maybe. Mega Raichu. It would be very interesting to consider the fact that they really haven't done a whole lot with Raichu, with the exception of the regional variants. But they've also that's not true. They haven't done that with Pikachu too, because there's no Alolan Pikachu. Pikachu just evolves into Alolan Raichu in that region, right? And that's the only version of Raichu. I'm theory crafting a little bit here, because like I'm thinking, what is the viability of them giving a Mega to Raichu or maybe Pikachu? They would love to. I mean, Pikachu's their boy, but I mean, like, would you Mega the first form? I don't know. Goodra, I could see absolutely getting a Mega. Are you kidding me? It is coded for a Mega. Like, everything that's on the screen, again, we were talking about Floor just before, being, and the fact that they're bringing it back and doubling down on the presence of it in this trailer just screams to me. You know what I mean? Like, every one of these Pokemon could have Megas. I mean, everything could have Megas, obviously, but like, I don't know. It just kind of feels like it makes sense, you know? It just kind of feels like it's in that vein. All right, let me put the music back on here. I want you guys to help me out with something here, because I need opinions that aren't necessarily mine. We're gonna take a look at something that is like, is it shiny or not? But I want your take on all this. And actually, before I do that, I want to see what you guys are saying about the Mega Holucha, because it is pretty cool too. Going back just a bit, because I did miss a member message here. Sound, what you got for us? You got creative, and here's a tip for anyone needing a bit more heat. We use terracotta pots flipped upside down. Ooh, and set on a couple rocks, put over candles as mini. Oh, that's brilliant! I love that. I'm telling Melissa that when she gets home. That's a great, like, if in an emergency idea. I love that. That's fantastic. Good shout out there, Soundwave. Watching videos of the Loud House while I watch and relax my eyes, and we're setting a shelf for Goodra. Ooh, there you go, Ivik. Congrats on the shiny. Speaking of Holucha, you got the shiny there before Draconified. Let's go. Scatterbug, please no Mega for Vivillon. That's Pokemon is 666. And you know what? Hey, listen. Mega 666. Feather between its legs. I didn't even notice that, cat. Why are you looking there, huh? Anyway. Mega Goodra. Yeah, you guys are both on that one, exactly. Got its own Z move. It did get it, and that's right, it got a Z move. That's what it was. Pikachu got the Z move. Did Raichu get the Z move, or did Pikachu get the Z move? I thought it was Pikachu. Blue-eyed Pikachu in the Puka form from one of the Orange Islands episodes. I don't really count the games having anything to do with the show special Pokemon. Like, the show's special Pokemon, or movie special Pokemon, I don't think I have any. I don't look at, unless they are announced to be and confirmed to be a direct tie-in with the game. I don't carry that with much weight. Mega Flygon? I mean, listen, I haven't seen Flygon. I hate to say it. If my theory is my theory, if my theory is accurate, I don't think I've seen Flygon in a single trailer. I could be wrong. I don't remember everything, but I can't vividly remember. Raichu got its own. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's sick. So, I mean, maybe, listen, Raichu could get a Mega. I could see that. Looking because it's so out of place. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Sparked Surge Surfer. I'd never heard about that before. Thank you for... I actually genuinely don't think I've ever known that. I know about the 10 million Thunderbolt Crash or whatever it is. Which pattern of Vivillon? There are 19 of them. I mean, you could just give it one giant Mega form and just call it that's the Mega. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. Like, if we, what's up, Forgy? What's going on? How you doing, gamer? If we're looking... All right, so let's back up here and take a look at, like, the etymology of the Mega Pokemon, too. Because, like, if we talk... Like, Mega Pokemon... And I think they kind of confirmed this with Scarlet and Violet with the Ancient Paradox Pokemon. Like, I think, you know, God, I can't think of the first. Oh, Salamence. Salamence and Roaring Moon are kind of like the confirmation of this. But, like, Mega Evolution is pretty much a triggering of the ancient DNA within the Pokemon. So, like, if you're, like, kind of translating that concept to Vivillon, if you think about, like, maybe the original Vivillon, Vivation, whatever it is, there was probably only one pattern that, and then like the rest kind of branched off and evolved from there with their own different regional variants and like having to adapt to their regional threats and biome, basically, you know. Which is why I think, I mean, if I don't remember if they do have it in Scarlet and Violet, but I think that they do have different pattern Vivillon based on different areas and different regions of the game, which I think is pretty cool. So I could see it just kind of being ultimately going back to one primal, basically, you know, ancient Vivillon and having that be the pattern, you know. Which makes me think to myself, like, yo, what happened to Holucha's past that it went from being an absolute beast of a luchador to being the kind of, I mean, yo, I don't want to say that Holucha looks kind of like weak sauce now, because, like, yo, did you see Holucha in the other trailer? He's tanking Machamp Machamp, full force Machamp. Are you joking? Mega Lucius looks so, how do I say it? He looks amazing. Dude, I'm telling you, he looks fantastic. Peak aura over 1 billion. Pikachu got 2 Z moves. That's just unfair. That's not fair. I don't like that. That's rude. That's rude to Raichu. And I got you there, Ivic. Yeah. Florges, maybe it's only AZ's Floette getting a Mega. That would be within the family, and I could buy that logic. I'm on board with that logic. I'm cool with that. Groudon and Kyogre's Megants. Like they're not. Like Megcants. Yeah, they're primal. And again, primal form, primal reversion, whatever you want to call it, primal, ancient. Again, they're all like relatively synonymous terms. So like, going back to, and that's just the Vivillon element of it. All right, chat. Thank you guys for that. We can talk more about that in a little bit. I want to show you guys. Let me back up here. So, all right. Again, this is something that you don't have to have a understanding of football for at all. This is purely like an exercise of like, I want your opinion on, like, basically, does it look cool? Does the shiny look cool, or does the shiny not look cool? Basically, all right. And since I know that, let me see. All right, so it's 8 teams. I'm going to show you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at 8 different sets of jerseys. I'm going to show you the original, like the base form uniforms that these teams wear, and then I'm going to show you what's known as the NFL just released this sort of like prototype money grab, we'll say, where they're now rivalry jerseys. So basically, like they're teams that are going to use these jerseys specifically against their divisional rivals. That's the only football stuff you have to worry about. Don't worry. Basically, there's the base jersey and then the shiny jersey. I'm going to show you both for a second, all right? I want you guys to tell me. Oh, I'm gonna give you the first 7, okay? I just want to show you the first 7 and give you the idea of what the range is. And then when I show you the 8th, that's when I want you guys to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, or like, is it good? Is it mid? Does it need to go right back into the incinerator chute? Like, you tell me what happens, okay? I'm gonna show you the first 7. Let me get it set up here real quick, okay? But in the meantime, what is going on, Scrimpy? How is it going there, gamer? Good to see you. What are your thoughts on Mega Haluja? We were just talking about it before. We were just looking at the trailer for it. Okay, so I have those 8 teams. That's what I want to do here first. Okay, so we're going to look at the Arizona Cardinals. I love this song. I love this song so much. All right. Images. And then let's do another tab. All right, that's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay. Good God. You got me for it. The 2 off the batter stream were tremendous. That one got me. That is a jump scare for sure. Goodness gracious. All right. Arizona Cardinals rivalry uniform. Perfect. Okay. Images. Do we not have? Okay. Okay, that's what I'll just use this image. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I'm just setting this up. I wasn't I technically should have tried to get this a little earlier, but I wasn't really thinking about this. It's just I've had debate with this with my friends, with co-fans, and like I'm genuinely so curious to see what your opinions are. What's going on here? Can I not? Oh, let me just save the image, I guess. 2 more seconds, chat. I got this. I can do this. I can do this! Alright, and then let me open that. Boom. Okay. This is how we're gonna do this. This is how we do this. Okay. How do we actually let me do this real quick. Aha! That's perfect. Okay. All right, chat, I got this. I got this all set. We're good to go. All right, so you are going to see the jersey first for the Arizona Cardinals. Okay? Okay. Here we go. This, 3 years later. Eventually. All right, let me kill the music a little bit because I just want to have my thoughts for a second here. All right, this is the Arizona Cardinals jersey, okay? Red, base red, pretty basic. Alternate jersey for the sake of it, the black jersey, whatever. That's not what I want to show you. This, oops, let me bring this back over here in a sense that makes sense. Oh, no, well, God damn it, computer, you really betrayed me on this one here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, that really upset me. You know, what you did was you broke my trust. I can't get, damn Hit computer. Program. Enhance. Give me the corner. Give me. Thank you. I'm going to crash out just a little bit. No big deal. Don't worry about me. Anyway, this is the alternate jersey that I was talking about. This is the shiny. Exactly. Yes. Wisconsin. You know college football. Thank you. You understand? Okay. You understand what I'm talking about. Thank you. Someone gets me. I'm not talking, just creak. Okay. Cool. I might even be able to do this in the background with this way. Cool. 1, 2. That's the first one. Second one is the Seattle. Actually, let me get the music back on. Oh, damn it. Me not being tech savvy. Seattle Seahawks. Jerseys. You can get the range here, okay? This one has a little bit more range to it here, just to give you an idea of what they wear. The lime green, you know, the kind of like it's like a metallic navy blue in there. Some old school alternates that are much lighter blue and whatnot. But you get the idea, okay? That's the Seahawks. This is their rivalry jersey, okay? All right. Again, this is just for the range of things here. Don't worry about necessarily grading anything here yet. This is just for the sake of the range. Okay. What is going on down here in the NFC West? Okay, so there's that. Okay, perfect. San Francisco 49ers now. Let's see what they got. All right, another good example. Red, stripes of gold, stripes of white, very basic, white alternate. Okay, let's take a look at their rivalry jersey. Oh, I was so wrong on where that was. Damn, okay. Give me a second here, chat. Where are they? There they are. Haha. I'm all over the place. That's the alternate. That's the rivalry jersey. Okay? Again, for the range. Now, LA Rams. LA Rams. Blue, highlighter blue, yellow, white. Got it. Cool. LA Rams rivalry. Not bad. Personally. Not bad. A little basic, but not bad. All right. We've got the Buffalo Bills and their jerseys. I keep forgetting the fact that they're just going to give me the friggin' teams constantly. You get the idea. They're blue, red, white, you know, maybe an alternate like red every now and then. You know, they got these going. This is a good representation right here. This is a good range for them. Okay? No, Fork. This has nothing to do with football. This has everything to do with basically just, I'm going to give you these 7 show you these shinies, and then you're going to give me, the end of the day, the rating on the 8th one, okay? So Buffalo Bills, this is their rivalry jersey. Now, I take it back. Oh, what just happened here? I didn't want to do that, okay. This is their rivalry jersey. Icy white. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I don't want to give you guys opinions yet. This is the Bills. Representing Buffalo, which is snowy AF. Anyway. Next one. Patriots. Metallic blue, white, red, you know, very basic. Their jersey. Okay, got it. Original over here, rivalry over here. Cool. Moving on. Dolphins jerseys. Teal and orange. I'm not gonna lie. As far as a basic color scheme goes, I hate the Dolphins because I'm a Jets fan. This is one of the better color schemes in the entire NFL. That's just that. All right. This is basically the shiny as it is. This is their rivalry jersey. Okay. Cool. Grand. All right. I've shown you 7 jerseys. Now I want you guys chat to show me, or to tell me, the upcoming jersey that I'm going to show you, the rivalry jersey for the New York Jets. What do we feel about the rivalry jersey? This is the basic one that you're seeing in the background here. You got your nice light green, some white, every now and then a black or gray, mainly green, white. That's what it is. Now, what do we think about the rivalry jersey? What do we think, chat? Like, scale of 1 to 10 kind of answers here. Like, 10 being the top, 1 being, like, totally absolute buns. Like, what do we think? You know what I mean? Because this is it's to me. I want to see some opinions. I don't want to give you my thoughts yet, but because I don't want to like influence the idea here. I'm curious to know, because I've had polarizing opinions with friends, and I'm curious to know more, though. You know. I think this is perfect too, because this is like, as shiny hunters as we are as a community, like, this doesn't have anything to do with football aside from the names associated to the teams. This is basically like, which shiny's better, you know what I mean? Which uniform, which shiny is a better one, you know? And this one, just to me, like, I want like the numbers for you guys on this one, and then after the fact, I want you guys to tell me what you thought was your favorite one, honestly, because I'm curious. It's a cool conversation to me, honestly. I love, by the way, I see the Twitch chat. You guys all not knowing anything about football. It's all good. Don't worry. But, Kat, I see you with the Rowlet and Dartrix outbreak. Good luck on the shiny hunt there. Those teams' color remind me of a platypus. Bury the platypus. Honestly, yeah, the Dolphins are pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. As much as I hate the team, the freaking color scheme is so damn good. Looks like a Gatorade. Which one was that, Kat? If you remember the name of it. You do like the teal? I'm telling you, the teals. Everyone loves the teal. Hate it. Hate them. They stank. Why do they all look like Elsa used her powers and was playing for some of the teams? Dude, I mean, the Bills ones are so icy, man. They're just ridiculous. Oh, the blue, black, and orange. Yeah, exactly. The Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins are really good. I'm not gonna lie. I hate them, man. What do I think? I'll get to my thoughts in a second here. Looks like Sonic Pickle Shake. Oh, my God. Burn it. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. I think these are disgusting. I think these are absolutely freaking gross. And like, what's killing me is that, all right, let's like just take a look again around the scale of it all. Like, don't get me wrong, this looks like it's AI Blender garbage, but this even looks better for like representing New England's. Look at that, even with the NE. Like, you show me anything about this that's representative of New York. Gotham City football, they call the Jets, which is silly to me because ever since we use that moniker, it's absolute beans. I read the. Again, this has nothing to do with football. This has more to do with just like marketing and how, and the design concept of it. But I want you guys to understand, like, the Jets to me are just as, if not more important than Pokemon to me, which is kind of a crazy thing to say on a Pokemon channel or like a gaming channel. But like, in my like personal life, I freaking love this team. I bleed green. The reasoning that the team gave, and I've read the official release from the team, why this is the jersey. Looks like the bad jersey looks like seaweed. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's mossy crap. Anyway, I'm sorry. I can't do. The music's got to. We gotta let Goldie be gloves off on this one for a second here. This jersey reminds me. Davi, welcome on in. You're here just in time for a Goldie rant. This jersey was designed with the shoulders. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. This little amount of crap on the shoulders is supposed to look like, get this, for the sake of New York City, a manhole cover. That's what represents New York City. Right? Right, guys? Because when I say New York City, what's the first thing you think of? Manhole covers, right? Obviously. Duh. Clearly. You know, because it's funny to me because I you know, of all of the cities in the world, I was surprised that New York was the one that was unique to sewer systems. All right, maybe I do need the music just for the sake of like not going insane, but like. That's the only thing on this jersey that is New York coded, and that's what you're gonna say is so New York about this. I want you guys to understand something. There's a second team in New York, not the Buffalo Bills. So the New York metro area, the New York Giants. If they get an opportunity to do jerseys to represent New York, they're gonna knock this shit out of the park. I'm sorry for my language, but they're gonna knock this right out of the park. It's gonna be silly. It's gonna include the New York skyline. It's gonna include maybe like good Times Square. Anything that's actually New York. You mean to tell me that manhole covers something that's exclusive to the entire world, the entire modernized world? Did they design TMNT? Dude, I'm serious. Like, it looks to me, it's like It's so new. You're gonna tell me that manhole covers are so New York coded that to me it looks like a trash can lid. I'm waiting for Oscar the Grouch to pop up out of these. Like, what are you trying to piss on my head and call it rain and tell me that this is a New York jersey? Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. My passions. No shiny. This is no shiny. Exactly. This is no shiny. Manhole covers. Oh, and the color scheme is supposed to represent the grittiness of New York. The grittiness. The grit. I want to highlight the term that they used here on the collar. I know it's kind of fuzzy. It's hard to see. It's called Gotham City Football. They adopted this moniker about 10, 12, maybe 15 years or so ago. And they have been the most historically bad version of themselves as a franchise in the history of the franchise. Win-loss record, historically the worst. Quarterback percentage or completion percentage, historically the worst. Like more coaches in this time frame, I think, than any other similar time frame in Jets history. But this is what they want to celebrate. I'm losing my mind as a fan here, and I'm frankly, I'm sorry. We'll get to Pokemon now, guys. I appreciate you guys being with me on that one. I'm glad that we're all kind of like, I didn't see a higher number than 5. I want you to understand that, and thank you very much for all of that. Like, when I think of New York, I do in fact think of Spider-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, that's okay, Dobby. That's fair. I'll give you that one. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm thinking like New York landmarks, like shit. You want all right? Tying into the meme here for a moment, and I love that we can do this. You want to talk about Spider-Man? It's not always about the manhole, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Go Mets. Let's go Mets. Home run Mets. It's about a home run for the Mets. And you know what happens when the Mets hit a home run? I want you to understand this as somebody who is a New York coded individual through and through. Do you know what happens at the Mets stadium when the Mets hit a home run? That is so uniquely New York. Oh my God. Uniquely New York. Let's see if I can show you something as an example, because saying it does not give the same vibe. It's just because it is so insanely New York to me. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. You want to talk about a team that honors the actual city that it plays in, the region that it plays in. Hang on. And what I'm about to show you is a feature that they have in their stadium now that was originally in a previous stadium that they knocked down and brought this same feature over to the new one because it's that New York. All right. We're gonna. Can't believe we're actually gonna watch a little bit of baseball here on the channel. That's the first time I ever thought that was gonna happen. All right. Don't sue me, MLB. We're just doing this for educational purposes here. All right. 30 seconds here, chat. Bear with me. This is the Met Stadium, Citi Field, Flushing, New York. Just want to show you what they do here. What's up, Dragonic? Welcome on in. I love that. Look at that. Do you see what this is? It was a mistake for the sake of the mechanic, but a friggin' apple with the New York skyline on the logo. This is the New York skyline on the Mets logo. There's the friggin', I think the Verrazano Narrows Bridge or the George Washington Bridge or something like that. Is the apple comes up when they hit on. I'm ranting. Old man yells at cloud, but my franchise, they hate their fans. I'm telling you that much. And as a fan, it's only responsible of us to hold the things that we love accountable. You know what I mean? Thank you for the posture check, guys. Thank you for bearing with me on that one. I appreciate you very much. Let's get into some shining hunting here. Much love to you, chat. Hit that like button on YouTube if you haven't done so already. It is a greatly and goatedly appreciated thing that you guys can do to help out the channel. I will definitely hydrate after that rant session. Thank you for bearing with me on the app there, Scrimpy, and everyone for that matter, chat. I forgot how to drink water. Oh, I'm good, chat. Don't worry. I'm fine. Oh. I've seen better grit in the ground. For real, man. I'm telling you, I'm pretty proud of the Oscar the Grouch comment. I'm not gonna lie. Looks like a fish gasping for that's funny. You say New York City, I think of those billboards that probably cost more than my life savings. You know, you're not necessarily wrong. That cost is pretty astronomical. The TED Talk was awesome. Much love to you, Scrimpy. Thank you. And meanwhile, Davi on the duality of that. Oh, God, not sports content. If they wanted to represent New York, they could have used a plane. Their name is the fucking Jets! to be honest with you, they're such a laughing stock already. They're already such a laughing stock as far as it is in their league. Like I said, they've been historically bad for about 15 years. That, you know, the memes would write themselves. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. I know what you mean, Dobby. No, I know exactly what you mean. Trust me. Trust me. I know better than most. Believe you me. Jets, more like paper airplanes. That is so accurate. That is unfortunately very accurate. All right, gameplay here. Let's get into it. Goalie.exe has stopped responding. Please reconsider how. Dude, fair. You know what? No water. Chocolate milk instead. I don't know. I'm using a mug because we're just out of glasses. God. Damn, only the Jets could do this to me. Only the Jets. There's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where one of the characters literally strokes out and dies because of the New York Jets. Not that I'm in the verge of that at any time, but Anyway. Enjoy the Sneasel outbreak there, Cat. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Let's get some Shiny Steelix in our life. What do you say, chat? After all that. What's up, Jorge? Welcome on in, gamer. How are you doing today? Chat, it is a good day for a good day. And I'm happy to be here with y'all. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves out there. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. If you are here for the first time and enjoying yourself and through all that yap session too, then consider hitting that subscribe button on YouTube. If you are on Twitch, it is a follow button. Enjoy yourselves. Otherwise, sit back, relax. Anubis, what is going on, and welcome on in. Good to see you, gamer. How you been? How you doing? Checking in on Shiny Alpha Steelix. He's here. Just got started with some of these resets after a solid yap sesh. I listen, to be fair with you guys, I really don't hate starting streams off with a yap sesh. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I mean, I'm glad. I know a couple of you guys did. It's validating for Goalie. You guys know I don't bring sports into the stream too often, but when I do, it's going to be for a good reason. Made a new base in the Cobblemon server and gave it lore through diaries. Ah, very cool, Forg. Very cool. No shiny. Maybe I should just go for Shiny Sneasler and Decidueye instead of Shalfas. You know, those aren't bad Pokemon to go for. But Shalfas are also a solid time to hunt well. I mean, you flip the coin there. I mean, you know, you give it an opportunity. Flip the coin. See what the fates decide for you there, Cat. Feel it. Yapping is fun. Yapping can be fun, especially you know I'm somebody that I love hearing. I mean, I'm not forcing this upon you guys for the sake of it. You obviously can click off whenever you want to click off. I mean, it's always expected. Never. I'm sorry. It's never expected, but always appreciated. As far as like you guys hanging out in attendance and all that stuff. That being said, I'm someone who really appreciates being able like hearing somebody who's passionate about something. Like even if I don't know that subject, like I love being able to like understand what that person is really got that impassioned about. I mean, I think we as human beings have a very magnetic effect on other people when we talk about something that we clearly care about, clearly are very passionate about. And like I don't know, maybe I'm just susceptible to it, you know, pretty easily versus others, but like I mean I remember there was a time not too long ago, like a couple months ago, over the summer, where I was at like a brunch party with Melissa and a few friends, and I got randomly into a conversation, and I'm pretty introverted outside of stream, honestly. You guys would be surprised. But I just got into a conversation with somebody who was at the party, and I never met them before, and they were just talking about how, like, they were just a subject of something about, like I forget exactly what it was right now, but I want to say it was something about, like, the cultural use of language or music from culture to culture, and, like, how, like, the uniqueness within those cultures. And, like, it was something that I was separately thinking of, like, you know, honestly, even a few days before that. But, like, when I heard about it, and I heard them talking about it passionately, damn it, Twitch is on ads, and I'm talking about them. Damn. I'll wait. Okay. Hang on there, chat. We're getting there. Keeping you in suspense in the story here. You're too late, Spider-Man. Weed has been legalized. Oh, never forget. Great song, but not for Pokemon streams. I feel this weird like tension that like I created this story that I haven't gotten the chance to finish, and now I'm like we're just while we're all sitting on this, like our YouTube side is just we're just sitting in this like this weird place, like this weird like purgatory of story time, like where we're just waiting for the end of the story, you know. And I'm blanking entirely on what the story was now. Suddenly, it's already losing. I'm losing it. I've lost it. Oh no, chat. Oh no, what is a card? Still hunting Shiny Groudon and Brilliant Diamond. Nice, Jorge. Last while you checked, we were about like 300 resets in. You have how far do you think you are about this time? Damn, I really wish I could remember what I was saying before that. What up, Sebastian? Welcome on in. How are you doing today, gamer? Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your time with the Barnyard. Welcome back from the ads there, Twitch. I realized you guys were in. You got hit with the ads as I was in the middle of that story, or like towards the end of that story. So I stopped, thinking that by the end of the ads I would remember where I was in the story, and now I've completely blanked and forgotten what the story was. So maybe a reminder would help, but also that train may have left the station. But that being said, welcome back, guys. Good to see you here. Maybe 400, 500? Nice. Let's go, Jorge. Some solid progress being made there. We'd love to see it. I personally have never done a legendary shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, so, I mean, that'd be fair, actually. I would like to go back and work on my Romanus Island progress. It's been a minute since I worked on that. Getting legendaries in that game is fun, and I've never shiny hunted in that game. So actually I take that back. I've radar hunted in BDSP, but I've never reset hunt for shinies for legendaries. So nice inspiration there, Jorge. Is Groudon the first one that you've done in BDSP, or are there others that you've done previously? Making a Goldie stream bingo sheet. Oh, Jesus. Honestly, I'm so excited to see that, Davi. I'm genuinely so jazzed. That's terrifying, but I'm so excited. No shiny. All right. It's been a minute since we've done the Steelix hunt, so for the sake of reiterating it, I'm actually kind of hoping more so that I'm going to get the Shiny Alpha Chimecho versus the Shiny Alpha Steelix. The Steelix will be great, obviously, for the sake of the goal and this bounty here. But for the sake of the uniqueness, the odds of it, yeah, Alpha Chimecho would be friggin' dope. He's jazzing all over the place. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Oh, he's getting jazzed. We're not getting the shiny, though, unfortunately. That's a shame for it. Tried to do Mewtwo and Ray, but I gave up. But this time I'm never giving up. That's what I'm talking about, Jorge. Let's go. Shiny hunting is a labor of love. It is an art of dedication. You got to be in it to win it. Do you have the shiny charm for yourself in that game? Because that's also going to be a big thing to consider. That hunt. Otherwise, I think full odds in BDSP, even for legendaries, is going to be what, 1 in 4,096, I think. So that's probably. I mean, if you don't have a shiny charm, that's also probably why it took a long time between Mewtwo and Ray. Nope, nothing there. Got it back to work. Best of luck to you. Hey, Anubis, thanks for popping by on the break. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your workday, and we will catch you on the next one. We're going to be back, by the way, tomorrow, chat, at 1 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure that you were here for that. We're going to be doing some battles in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. While Scarlet and Violet is still the battling meta before Legends Z8 comes out, before Champions comes out after that. Chat, I still maintain the fact that the idea, rather, that most Pokemon will have the opportunity to Mega Evolve or use Mega Moves. But I also more convinced, or rather in a more convinced fashion, believe that all of the Pokemon that we've seen in trailers regarding the confirmed Mega Pokemon are getting Megas themselves. I'm 100% convinced on that. Might make a book in the Cobblemon server to start theories. Ooh, I like that fork. Sounds like a good idea. W Games, what is going on? Welcome on in. You're DA hunting for Ray and Blacephalon? Good luck. Good luck. How many paths do you think you've done for that one, W? Steelix, if you're going to be off screen, at least be shiny, man. Come on. Actually, no. If you're going to be shiny, be on screen. That would make for a better short. Oh, man. Chat, you guys want to hear something really, really cool? So the new job is going. I'm having so much fun with the new job. I got to tell you, on a side note too. The last, I would say 3 months really at this point, have been a little rough for you, boy. Hang on, let's see what this Steelix has to offer for us here. Nothing. Damn. Yeah, I won't lie to you, chat. I have definitely had my bouts of depression the last few months, but I'm happy to say this new job has really given me a much brighter perspective on just like how I approach a lot of different things, I think, and I'm just more grateful for opportunities now. And like, it's funny to me too, because like, as much as I have a 2+ hour commute either way to and from work, like, I'm excited to do it. I embrace the hell out of it. I think it's so fun. I mean, like, I'm not saying that this is the case for everybody, and like, but like, I'm just enjoying the job because it makes me feel like a better version of me, you know? And I'm really happy about that. It doesn't hurt that, you know, on my first week, you know, just for the fact that Labor Day is this upcoming Monday, that they gave the office Friday off. And on top of a 4-day weekend, I was able to get off early yesterday. So, despite the fact that it took me 3 hours to get home. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a roller coaster, but you get the good with the bad there, you know? It's not too shabby. I thought the shiny charm doesn't affect legendary Pokemon, because if it does, I will be so mad. You know, Jorge, you may have better information than me on that one. I like I said, having not done shiny hunting in BDSP myself, I haven't really done a whole lot of research into the odds and likelihoods of things, or the shiny charm element of it. But I don't see why it wouldn't influence the legendaries. I don't know though. Maybe chat. Does anybody able to confirm or has more knowledge on BDSP legendary shiny resets? Also, W Games 20+ resets or paths already. Good luck. Because I think the odds on DAs are a lot better than they are for just typical resets otherwise, right? Because the odds in DAs are, God, it's not like 1 in 40, is it? It is greater than that. I can't think. And unfortunately, excuse me. Unfortunately, because of the fact that I haven't gotten the Sword and Shield DLC. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups are really getting me there. Because I haven't played the Sword and Shield DLC, I'm also unfamiliar with the odds on Dynamax adventures there. I have to. I mean, when things settle down to, I'm going to finish the Sword Nuzlocke. We're going to get into the DLC there so that we can get some DAs done. Although, to be fair, if legendaries are able to be shiny hunted in ZA, oh, we are hammering the crap out of that game when it comes out. Are you kidding me? Just search it up. It does not affect the legendaries. All right, good. For the sake, for your sake and not going crazy, Jorge, that's that. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Welcome back, Kat. Also, Davi, I see you finished the bingo card. I'm excited to see that for the sake of sorry, Shadow's comment is fantastic. What's up, Times Square? Pizza eating New York Jets loving man. Hey, that's me. I thought there was Times Square loving for a second there. I was like, I am not a fan of Times Square. Times Square. All right, listen, you have to understand something. If you're a tourist and you're in Times Square is okay. But as a native New Yorker, and if you're in Times Square, get the hell out of my way. Get off the go to the far right on the sidewalk and let me walk past you. Don't have your umbrellas out under a scaffolding where the facade of a building is being worked on. Tuck the umbrella in and let me get past you. I don't want to be sitting behind you at your speed. It's like being in the right lane of traffic. Or being in the left lane of traffic. If you're going slow, you best get the hell up out my way. Like, get out. Move over. Gawk on someone else's time. I got places to be. Listen. Until you have worked in Midtown and you have tried to get from A to B and have to go through Times Square on foot, oh, brother, anybody could get these hooves on a given day on those streets. I'm telling you, man, this is fun. Actually, I kind of miss it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. New York's a wild place, man. I gotta tell you, you'll see some of the craziest things in New York City, and you'll just accept it as, man, that's just another Tuesday. 1,400 or 1 out of 400 without charm, 1 out of 100 with the charm for the DAs. Okay, all right. So that's a lot better than other methods. That's good. Okay, that's good to know. Because I've heard anecdotally before that DAs are the best way really to shiny hunt legendaries. With those odds, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Those are like Pokemon Go odds, but like better because they're in a mainline game. Nah, we're just yapping more and resetting more, Ivik. Don't you worry. We're having a great time though. You guys should be hitting that like button to show you're having a great time as well if you haven't done it already, as it takes a moment of your time, but it is greatly appreciated by the GOAT right here in the chair. It is the most GOATed thing that you can do to help out the stream and help the channel out. Aside, of course, from hitting that subscribe button if it's your first time here, or if you're on Twitch and it's your first time, hit that follow button so you can be part of the farm fam and the flock always. The Barnyard, the best community out there on the internet. I absolutely will. Let me make sure I know how to drink water this time. Hang on. Hold on. Let me do this carefully. Pinky out. I did it, chat. I'm not going to lie to you, Kat. I was waiting for it. I was genuinely waiting for it in the midst of the drink. I was waiting for that moment where I was like, I'm going to get jump scared here and be like, I genuinely was waiting for that. I was expecting it. You did not let me down. Thank you. Thank you. No, dang it. Dang it. Trust me. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate the attempt. Are you kidding me? That was a great job. You got to be quicker than that. Go, I have a Coca-Cola, and I have milk. With these powers bestowed upon me, I present Coke. Very tempting to say the other... Say for that guy. Yeah, that's fair. I appreciate your restraint there. I will throw claws if I'm caught behind slow walkers any day. Listen, I give people the benefit of the doubt in a lot of cases, but man, I'm going to give you a second. But don't take a minute. You know what I mean? Bingo sheets and DMs will send to general and or the dump. I'm looking forward to seeing that. What is going on, Boss Indoraptor? Welcome on in. And I also got a call for the hat there. What is going on? Thank you, Davi. Let's get a little carb cap action going on here. We need a little shiny luck here. You're right. I think you're right here. I think you're right. It's been a minute. It's been way too long. It's been a long minute. It's been 3 whole minutes. Oh, my God. Gorp! Gorp! Ah, man, I haven't worn this in a minute now. This is great. I like this. Thank you again, Davi, for the hats off to you. It's been a long time without you, my friend. Why can't I think of the song that is? I'm thinking of "It's Been a While" by Stained. But I can't. That's not even the right lyrics for that song. I can't think of what's the quote there, Cat? Help me out with that. What wins in a fight? Goats, never-ending dark void cat, or a Bulbasaur? Ooh, it's a good question. It's Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur has the ability to poison. And Tully is just a cat. As amazing as Tully is, he's still just a cat, you know. If I'm behind a slow walker and they're taller than me, I'll just start biting ankles at that point. You know, that's also an acceptable method in New York. I think that's city streets law right there. You know, that's just honestly, again, that's just another day on the subway. Bro, I'm telling you, commute on the New York City subway, you are going to see some of the craziest shit you have ever going to see in your life. Bro, you're going to see some of the wildest city or subway car dances. I swear to God. It's gonna be simultaneously one of the greatest experiences and one of the most harrowing and horrifying experiences of your life. The New York City subway is not for the weak of heart. it's an experience. It's not inherently a dangerous thing. If you go to certain stations in certain areas, like at certain times of day, yeah, like that's gonna be a bad thing. But like on the whole, like just riding the subway for general purposes, especially as a tourist, like dude, you're in for an experience, man. It is gonna be a show. I don't know what the name is. No worries. It's one of those things, you know. Made a 5x5 bingo sheet, so I had to use half my brain cell to fill it. Half my brain, or my half a brain cell. Oh, okay. In total, you only have a half a brain cell. Damn. Well, don't exhaust it all just for my sake. I appreciate the effort, though, Dobby. Damn. Found the name of a song I've been looking for a while called... I would like to reach out my hand. Old man say... Old man tell you to run. You know what to say about the young? That's absolute banger. Are you kidding me? That's ever since Ice Age came out, dude. Rusted Root, Send Me On My Way has been one of the absolute most generational banger songs. Send me on my way. Send me on my way. Hey, go, my guest Steelix going to turn Shalfa between these numbers 45 and 575. We're going to relax here and watch the reset until it makes that shiny sound. I like that, Ivik. So we got 10 more resets before that range begins, and then we got another 90 in that range to work with. I got you. Need to borrow some shiny luck from chat? Chat. Hey, listen, if you're able to give some shiny luck for Goatly, give some shiny luck for DLW Games as well. But definitely hit that like button either way, because that's how you share that shiny luck for everybody. That's a communal thing there. It's a very communal thing.
Does that count as promo? What's that? I have a question about the Discord my profile. Whenever I type something, I tag for another Discord on my profile, and they tap it. That's fine. I don't think that's an issue. I don't think you're promoing necessarily. If people tap on your profile, that's fine, dude. Don't you worry, MJ. Goat, last night, I got added to a group chat with numbers I didn't realize I was going to send them to the forbidden. You shouldn't know if if you get added to a group chat with random numbers that you don't know. You should just delete it immediately and report it as spam. Don't engage with it. Don't engage with it. Especially in the age of AI and in the age of we're a digital age where information snagging is such an easy thing to do. Like don't engage with it. Don't give them the negative attention because you're still giving them the attention and they could be accessing your stuff. So I trust it's better to just completely ignore it, report it, let it be what it is. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to scam old Goatly. Hey, Karate Pride, what's going on? Welcome on in. How are you doing there? Some of the squares included are Goatly feels a shiny, Goat does an old person thing. Your boos mean nothing to me. New short material, Goat gets sentimental on stream. Oh, wow. That's a good sample range right there, man. I like that. Been given shiny life for other streamer while I was away. Now I'm another shiny charm. Hey, here we go. I like that, Ivik. I like that. You got that shiny touch. Goalie, that ain't Steelix. That's Alpha Onyx. What? I've been bamboozled. My flabbers are gasted. My bees fuddled. Just think about it, the trauma if it was real people go. What's that for the... Oh. I mean, if you think about it, I just think about the money you'd make if you turn to the... It's not always about the money, Cat. It's about the Jets, baby. Go Jets. Let's go Jets. It's a touchdown for the Jets. Recently learned that the show Power Rangers isn't as original as you think. Yes, they took yeah, I was gonna say all the footage and like they basically did like some shots. Actually, all the shots that are like in the suits are all from an old Japanese show. Super Sentai, there you go, perfect. It's such a crazy, I know, like I'm like, I want to be careful with what I'm about to say, but it's like the Santa Claus of, like, you know, superhero media, you know, or like hero media. It's like it's a lie. Sorry to anybody out there who didn't know that. I hate to be the one to break it to you. Your parents should have been more honest with you. I thought you said you weren't counting Evos as the shelf of bounty hunts. I'm confused by what you mean there. Oh, no. The bounty is for Alpha Steelix, MJ. The bounty is for Steelix. That's why we're going for it. Throwback to when my old phone number now belonging to my sister when I invited a group chat for a bunch of 30-year-olds for a trip to the bar. My sister, the shy little ass. Snapping it up for Davi's sister right there. Let's go. Let's go. That right there is a power move. I love that. I friggin' love that. Shine. Go. I'm gonna go to a stream a little later today, so I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. We'll let you know when it's time for me. Hey, no worries. Ivik, you do the thing. You mean the place I live? Wait, what? Huh? What's up, Lego dude? How's it going? What do you mean by that? Oh, it's a comment. Got it. The dark side. Ah. Yes, welcome. We've got cookies. Join me and together we shall rule the galaxy. I'm just confused why only Onyx is spawning. Oh, Onyx isn't spawning. I see what you're saying, MJ. You're just a little confused. No worries. You don't have to apologize. It's all good. We're here for you. Hey, Lofi, what is going on with the 8-month subiversary gamer? Thank you so much. And how you doing, brother? What's going on, man? How's life been treating you? All right, on to the next one. And thank you again for the subiversary. What are we hunting today? We're going for Shiny Alpha Steelix. Just doing some simple resets for it, just swinging back into something. Hopefully we can get this guy. I think its odds are 1 in 585, so we are just a little bit over 100 resets away from hitting full odds for this thing right now. Well, it would be nice to get it, but we'll see how it goes. We're just chilling. We're hanging out, though, man. It's good to see you. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. It's been a crazy week, and we'll definitely figure out when we can do Borderlands again next. But it's been a crazy week of work for the first week. It's been awesome. I'm excited to have a day off. Dude, get this. I was just telling chat before. This is crazy. So because it's Labor Day on Monday, the office is closed on Friday, and as if a 4-day weekend wasn't awesome enough, I got to leave early yesterday. What the hell kind of 9 to 5 is this? This is amazing. That's awesome. Like, that's so cool. That being said, I still had a 3-hour commute home yesterday, which is not fun. DC commuting traffic is an absolute mess, man. I gotta tell you. Original, all the suit scenes were Super Sentai footage, but for the season 2 of the original series, they didn't want to swap the suit design, so they just shot a mirror. Oh, okay. I didn't know that actually. There, that's good to know, Shadow. A little added context there. Basically, there was a Legend of Zelda animator TikTok, and the comments were literally Angel and Level on shoulder. One time I was going to get the animator to the dark side. Oh my god. Always, and listen, I prefer people stay on the light side when it comes to that. Always. Cookies are goated, especially chocolate chip. That's what I'm talking about. Cannot beat a. Actually, I take that back. You can beat a classic chocolate chip cookie. It is in a sugar cookie as a snickerdoodle, or just straight up sugar cookie. It's fine. That then a chocolate chip cookie, and then like 50 feet of shit, and then every other cookie after that. If I can remember correctly, one of the guys said in the chat, "Well, we could find a way to sneak." I don't know if that's a good answer or not, man, but that definitely got the laugh. Try guess which number goat gonna get the Shalfa. Hey, absolutely. Try, guys, going to take a guess at what number we're gonna get the shiny at. Go for it. I'm here for it. Hell, hectic week as well. Well, hopefully it's ending on a more relatively calm note for you there, my man. But hey, we're here. We made it through all the hectic, the hellaciousness. We did it. We did it, brother. We did it. Your number's going to stay between 45 and 575. I like it, Ivik. Brownies are better. Oh, no. Here's the thing. We're not talking about brownies. We're just talking about cookies. If you want to talk about brownies or cookies, it's... Let me do this from the bottom up here. Every other cookie, a Gap, chocolate chip and sugar cookie, okay? Brownies. Okay? I just want let me bring it back here. Brownies. Right here, okay? Just so we're in the clear. I'm sorry, let me back up here. Brownies. Rookies. Like. Hang on. Oh, this is dangerous. Like, rookies, okay? Rookies. Brownies, sugar cookie, chocolate chip cookie, a Gap, and every other cookie. That includes Oreos. Oreos are a mockery to science and nutrition. Now I'm hungry. Brother, I'm right there with you, Lego, dude. Oh, man. Still has my grandma's recipes. Can't fight against the final boss of cookies. Grandma cookie. Oh, my God. Oh, reminds me of that SpongeBob episode. Frosted sugar cookie. Okay, let me... All right. In the realm of sugar cookie, let me just say, every Christmas when I was growing up, I got the opportunity... Like, my parents and my family and I have, like, this, like, holiday tradition every year where we bake sugar cookies that are specifically with, like, star anise. And I know it's not everybody's favorite flavor. I know it doesn't, like, some people don't really like that licorice-ish flavor of it. I gotta tell you, man, they're the best sugar cookies I've ever had in my entire life. Like, literally, you bake the dough, classic dough, you know, maybe a little dash of the anise in there. Vanilla frosting, anise. Oh, no, wait, no, I'm sorry. You don't put, no, it's a ton of vanilla in the frosting, and then the anise is in the cookie. That's what it is. And then you sprinkle the sprinkles and sugar and more shit on top of it. And shit. Oh my God, you're. Oh. God, I want it. You guys hear that? We're talking about Christmas cookies. Do you guys hear it? Hear it? There it is. That was so weird. Hold on. Wait, let's turn the music down. I said let's turn the music down. Oh, that's right, the game. I was like, what's going on here? Hold on, let's listen for it. No, wait, how that's weird. So it's getting closer. It's weird. What is that? I don't want a lot for Christmas. Oh my God, no. There is just one thing I need. Oh my God, no! Here she comes! Still summer, I know. Put her back in the freezer, damn it! Don't let her out yet! That's a terrible clip out of context. I just realized that. That's horrible. That's bad. Mariah, no! Potentially, Davi. Potentially. What up, Alexander? Welcome on in. How you doing there, gamer? Talking about cookies is making me hungry. Dude, I'm right there with you, Ivor. I mean, damn. Since we're talking about cookies, if you ever go to Crumble Cookies, I know, don't get a dozen of them without looking at the size of them first, because that's the mistake. Oh, you talking about you mentioned this before. I forgot about that. That is simultaneously the best and worst mistake to make I've ever heard. You know what I mean? It's great because you're like, wow, I've got so many cookies, but then it's terrible because you realize, like, oh my God, I've got so many cookies that are like 1,200 calories each. What do I do with this? Actually, I take the back. Like, one of their cookies is like 2,000. Like, it's like actually, how many calories are in a shrunk roll? I gotta look this up. How many calories are in a crumble cookie? Oh, that's not that bad. 300 to 600 each? I mean, don't get me wrong. That's still a lot for a freaking cookie. If you're supposed to have 2,000 calories a day, or around that based on your body mass and your output, like 300 to 600 calories for a cookie is pretty insane. That's like over, that could be over a quarter of your daily intake for calories, you know? Dude, eat a salad. I'm kidding. There's no, versus a cookie. Come on, let's be fair. Can't say much considering my new base on the Cobblon server. I'm curious to know what that could possibly mean there, Fork. Got a trivia question, MJ? What you got for us? Let's see, reminds me of the SCP clip, Fight Me Demon. Get out of here, brothers. That's over my head again there, Davi. The cats are doing well, Ivic. We've got Stella hanging out on the bed. No one's in the cat cam. I think Smithers is a little ready for dinner himself, but and then Tully's somewhere out there lounging around being a boy, being a bean, being a void. England doesn't have a crumble cookie, and I'm so diabetically. I thought I misread that at first as as diabolically, or I meant it as like I was supposed to read it as diabolically. But I read it, I reread it after I said it, and I was like, no, I was right. He said diabetically. God damn it, man. Doing reasonably well, Alexander. I'm happy to hear that, gamer. Welcome on in. You got a question related to Arceus? What you got? MJ, what you got? What Pokemon has the most Oko moves? Ooh. Nidoking? I don't know. That's a good question. Thoughts on animal crackers? Unbesmirched, meaning no frosting. Animal crackers slap harder than a crisp wind on the first day of fall. Animal crackers are goated. Say that really that many for a cookie is insane, dude. Yeah, for real, Scrimp. It's a lot as I sit back and drink my chocolate milk. It's almond chocolate milk. It's almond chocolate milk. It's got a little less calories. If you give a Victorian era peasant a Baskin-Robbins large Oreo milkshake, they'd probably be atomized. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you were to give medieval commoners a single bit of processed sugar as it is in today's forms, they might react the same way as if you were to put like salt on a snail. They might just literally combust from the inside and just pop. Just want to make sure I didn't miss a question about Legends Arceus there, because I know there was mention for one. Alexander's looking for. Okay, gotcha. Give one a ghost pepper, and they just become an activated nuke. Dude, for real. Could you imagine, like, the first Englishman to, like, experience actual spicy food? Were they on the chamber pot for, like, a good 3 weeks? Did they live? Were they an example for the rest of the Englishmen, or, like, the other settlers to be, like, wherever they were from? Like, just to be like, oh, they ate the curry. We shouldn't do that. What did they put in the curry? Be like, oh my God, it's delicious, but... Oh. Apart from a pseudo Nuzlocke in a route area mastery run, where would you draw the line for challenge playthroughs in Legends Arceus? Why draw a line at all, Alexander? That's what I'm saying, you know? I don't think there's a line. I think there's so many things that you could do with the game. Why would you limit yourself by drawing a line? Baskin-Robbins chocolate Oreo shake has 2,600 calories, and that's why we don't mess with that, Davi. That's why we leave that exactly where it is on the menu. Imagine showing a Victorian newspaper boy 21 GEC. Talking about Purple Cliff, Piplup, Freezy. I looked away from the stream for 1 minute and I'm confused. What about a Purple Cliff, Piplup, Freezy? That sounds delicious. If that sounds like something that would be a great tie-in with 7-Eleven. Are you kidding me? That sounds like a great new Slurpee flavor, you know? My goodness, sir, the Skibbity Riz is giving me quite the chuckle. What if in the history of the world terms like Skibbity and Rizzler were used back in the medieval times, and they just dropped off, and now it's like if you were to go back in time and be like, ah, yes, the Skibbity Riz, they'd be like, yes, what about the Skibbity Riz? We all know about the Skibbity Riz, but what are you talking about? You know what I mean? There's some people who will eat Carolina Reapers for the hell of it. You know, they're stronger people than I, but at the same time, they are masochists, and they love pain. The Oreo shake has a 263 grams of sugar. No. Whoever designed that shake should be tarred and feathered. Nope. They should be made to drink one of those for every single meal. At least once a day. If you want to be kind, gracious, and extended olive branch, at least once a day. But there's no way that they are getting away from life without drinking one of those things on a daily basis. I feel like doing another Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. Sword's a great game, honestly. Like I've had a lot of fun doing the Sword Nuzlocke. It's great. What you count toward the success or failure of a challenge run in Legends Arceus? Again, it's hard for me to answer that, Alexander, because really challenge runs aren't a unilateral thing. It's really kind of designed by the gamer, by the individual gamer. Like, what parameters do you think would be too much? You know, like what kind of challenges are you looking to get yourself into in the game, and like what do you think would be too much based on the goal? You know, I don't think I really could give you a good answer for that, because I mean, like, if you let me back up here. I think I could be able to give you somewhat of an answer that you're looking for if you were to help me give a scenario or an example. Like, if you were doing a run, like if the question for your sake, Alexander, is, now imagine you're asking me this, like if you're doing a run based around XYZ, what do you think pushes the limits? Like then I'd be able to give you a better idea of like what the line might be for the limits. Like if you gave me context, I could better answer that question for you. You know what I mean? How many times can I say you know what I mean in one sentence or one phrasing? I'm gonna give a newspaper boy a CSGO funny moments compilation and watch them either self-destruct or lock the hell in, bro. I think you're onto something here, Davi. I'm kind of curious how that would go, actually. Singular block in my new base that doesn't really make sense unless you know the lore. Is it a sponge? Oh, quaint. And where does this electricity come from? Oh, how do I even know what what electricity is? Benjamin Franklin's great-great-grandfather right there. Oreo shake has 200. I gotta look this up. That's crazy to me. Who the hell did that? Baskin Robbins Oreo shake nutritional facts. before I even see the sugar, this thing has 175 grams of carbs. Which sugar is a carb? 70 grams of fat in a 32-ounce bag. It's 1,440 calories. Again, we were talking about 2,000 being your DV, your daily value. 142 grams of sugar. Oh, but at least there's 29 grams of protein. All right, there you go. It's a protein drink now. There you go. It's a protein drink. What the? Dude, Americans are aggressively fat, man. What the hell is going on? There's a calorie analysis where they describe how you burn off the 1,440 calories in a large Oreo cookies and cream milkshake. You would have to run for 126 minutes or walk for 206 minutes. You could reduce your calorie intake by 360 calories by choosing the medium Oreo cookies and cream milkshake, but with only 1,080 calories instead. Wow. Wait, wow, man. All I could think of, and I saw somebody talk about you in New York for a second there. It's because you're from New York. New York Northers are asking if you know what I mean all the damn time. Well, we just want to make sure you know what we mean, man. You know what I mean? Damn. No, I'm lost on the aggressively American Baskin Robbins Oreo cookies and cream milkshake. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a milkshake on the surface, so it doesn't look bad. But when you look at the content, oh my god! It reminded me at first before I really looked at the entirety of the numbers. I explained this before, but have I shown a picture of this actually? I don't think I've ever shown a picture of this. Hang on. Yankee Stadium chicken basket on drink. I may have shown this image before on stream chat, but if I haven't, I just want you to see something. I used to think that the following is the most aggressively American thing that I've ever seen in my life. Because, I mean, to be really fair, it's pretty American. Let's show it here real quick. Let's take a look. This is at Yankee Stadium. You can buy this for, I don't even know how much it's worth these days. This is a full-ass, at least 32-ounce drink. Maybe more. Maybe like a 40-something, 50-something ounce drink. This is a big soda. So you can hardly even wrap your hand around it. With a bucket of chicken tenders and Nathan's crinkle-cut fries, which, I mean, absolutely peak fry choice. But, like, brothers and sisters of the Barnyard, the straw goes through. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong screen here. I'm looking at it. Like, this is a 32-ounce something drink. This is the chicken and fries. The straw goes through the food. Don't worry, there's a little plastic rim here on the inside to make sure that the straw goes in without having to touch any of the food. Goes through the food. And that's how you drink your friggin' drink. It's a bendy straw, though. At least you have fun with the bendy straw. Bendy straw? Aggressively American concoction. Dude, I mean, sometimes, man. Sometimes. I just have to sit here and wonder. Leave another point to our challenge playthroughs on Legend Arceus. Okay, I got you. Most shakes have like 50, 60, 70 grams. I mean, dude, that's fine. 50, 70. I mean, it's still not fine, but... man. So much. It got discontinued in 2022 for good reason. I have found it difficult to locate an anchor point for challenge playthroughs. I'm not really sure what you mean by anchor point, Alexander. I want to try to better answer your question and understand what you're going for, but I'm just having a hard time. I'm having a hard time with the, I guess, the foundation of it. Are we looking at the same milkshake? Because the one looking at has stats like 10 times worse. I looked up Baskin Robbins Oreo milkshake, Davi, and that's the hit that I got. The modern one, not the discontinued one. Oh my! Oh, so that's the so they brought it back, and that's the modern one. That's horrible. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's the modern one. What? Post a link to the milkshake you're looking at. I got you. Let me do that real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna put that into the general chat. Because that ad is insane, man. Alright, no Steelix, no Shiny, whatever. Trust me, you're gonna disintegrate at the sight of it. Yeah, Davi, let me see what you're talking about too. PSA tomorrow. Oh, Rookity Com Day tomorrow. Let's go. I definitely want to get a shiny Rookity tomorrow. I'm all about that life. I missed it on the first attempt. Shake from back then could have killed a god. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, Davi, I don't think links are gonna work on chat. You have to do it through the Discord. And if it doesn't work on the Discord, yeah, DM me. I'll try to get it. Final objective. It is the final objective that all challenge playthroughs are bound to complete. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Regardless of what the exact parameters. So, like, that's the thing. What is your... Okay, so what are you trying to ask me here, then? I press to clarify what am I calling anchor point. Got it, okay. Anchor point. Okay. So, you're having a hard time kind of identifying a challenge playthrough to start, Alexander? Am I understanding that correctly? That milkshake is 15 times worse than the one you're looking at. I guess okay. It's in general. 32 ounces. 2,600 calories! Dude, the fat alone is almost as much as the other shake entirely. What? I'm bringing this over to view here. Hang on. This is crazy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. What? 32-ounce chocolate Oreo shake large from Baskin Robbins. 2,600. 2,600 calories. 135 grams of fat and 59 of them saturated. You should never see these numbers, chat. You should never see these numbers on a nutritional value sheet. If you ever do, I want you to throw this beverage in the face of the person. No, I'm sorry. No, not the face of the person. I want you to find the CEO of this company, and I want you to mail this beverage to them. This is insanity. Cholesterol, I mean, come on. I've never seen 62% cholesterol. 200! At least there's a nice synchronicity. There's a couple. Listen. If you're into synchronicities and frequencies and all that vibe type of stuff, at least you get a nice 333 and a 111 here. At least you get that. You know, something to silver linings here. Silver linings because your arteries are going to get lined with nothing but all of this fat and sugar. Good God. Hey, you know, again, at least there's fiber and protein. You know what the crazy thing is? That I guarantee that there are people out there that were like, oh no, it's got so much protein in it. It's got fiber in it. It's healthy for you. It's healthy for you. It's healthy for you. Yeah, you know what else? What else is healthy for you? That for lunch. You behemoth. Good God. Anyway, let's get back to it, chat. My country sickens me, sweet land of gluttony of the I squeal. Or squeam. You're now in the Discord. Hey, W Games, thank you very much for joining the Discord chat. Can we get some W's for W Games there? I appreciate you, gamer. Thank you for joining up with the Barnyard, being part of the farm fan between the streams. Where we hang out. Doing the thing between our hangouts here. Not exactly it. I'm looking for the foundation to build most of my challenge playthroughs on. If it's a thing in Legends Arceus. Okay. That's a good... Okay. Further context. Give me an example of a previous challenge playthrough. Like, I know you've done, like, type-only runs, but, like, what aside from a type-only run, what else do you think would be, like, a good possibility? Those numbers weren't intended by God. Dude, What's that? What's the line from Steve Buscemi? You think God sometimes looks down from heaven and often wonders what... It often lives in fear of his own creations, too? Yeah, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's the same... Like, I'm not a holy goat here, but, like, my goodness gracious. This drink looks like the plot to a regular show episode. It might be. They might have done it as a tie-in. Who knows? Oreo shake contains shellfish? Really? Also, Hammerhead, how's it going there, gamer? What's going on? Does it really? Wait a minute. No shot. Wait, where'd the ingredients? I didn't see that. Was it this one? Hang on. I had that up also. Oh, where's my screens? Where'd my screens go? Alright, well, let me figure this out. Hang on. Was it in the ingredients here? Does not contain. It doesn't. It says it does not contain shellfish. I'm sure it's got a butt. Oh, carrageenan, baby. Oh, yeah. That's the good, terrible shit right there. Guys, fun fact. Do not eat anything or drink anything that has carrageenan in it. Hang on. Let me put that, get that over here for you. While we're doing a nice PSA for the Barnyard here today. Let's do this. Where is it? Right here. This guy. If you ever see... Where the hell did you go? Come on. Come on. Whatever, I'll do it this way. You ever see this guy right here? You put that down. You put it down immediately. You know what this does? This is directly linked to colon cancer. You do not eat or ingest anything that has this in it. Don't get me wrong. Canola oil, palm oil, all that other crap. Like, this is all bad for you too, and you shouldn't have any of that. Like, this is going to cause inflammation and just hell on your arteries and heart. But, like, this right here is going to give you butt cancer. And you don't want butt cancer, chat. Anyway, back at it. If you drank that, you'd be... Yup. Probably. Or at least on the way to diabetes. That's all I'm saying. Fortnite made the entire map with one of their separate modes. Chapter 4 theme, there's Ango. It's live? Shido? Oh, I'm totally playing that tonight with Melissa. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Love the Citadel. It's great POI in Fortnite. Drink wasn't discontinued for health reasons. The creator of the drink had a vision of the apocalypse. Jesus Christ returned, and the drink actually put him back on the cross. Oh wow, that got dark. That's horrible though. That drink, I mean, dude, that drink is an absolute death knell. Like someone bound for the chair is asking for that for a final meal, and they're gone before they even make it to the chair. You know what I mean? That thing is diabolical. Bro, we should have a class action suit against Baskin Robbins. That's nuts. For Legends Arceus, I can't think of any other than route or area mastery. Well, why not start with that? Why not go for that? I think the devil made that drink, dude. For real. That's Lucifer's smoothie. The devil's smoothie. Just found a random shiny Pikachu. Let's go, Ivik. Let's go, gamer. Love that. Back to YouTube because Twitch is playing double audio. Double audio, really? On Twitch? That's weird. Are you sure you don't have like two windows open accidentally and one, and they're both audio on, no mutes? Good thing we got our cancer. It must be nice, Bobby. It must be really nice to have those cancer vaccines over there. Just make sure you save one for me, gamer. Please. However, for most Pokemon games, the champion would serve as the anchor point. Okay. So would one of those route or area mastery things not work out? Excuse me for the yawn. Sorry, chat. Would that not work out for you then, Alexander? I'm kind of confused. I'm again trying to gain more context. Have I seen that Malucha? The Machamp for Hawlucha? Absolutely, Hammerhead. We started stream off with it today, actually. I'm a huge fan of the Mega Hawlucha design. Huge fan. We dreamed of creating the world's strongest milkshake. And we succeeded. That right there, by the way, chat, is one of the best references I think I've actually seen relating to the content that we play. That was fantastic, Davi. If you guys don't know what that reference is, that is Mewtwo Strikes Back. Goated reference right there. Goated reference. Saw a video where someone was washing out all of the food coloring out of Skittles instead. First off, that person needs to go right to jail. You're washing the color off the Skittles. That being said, actually, wait a minute. Let me take that back. You're probably washing all the crappy food dye off the Skittles. Oh, and let me commute that sentence. Hang on. Let me bring it back. Don't bailiff. Hold on. Don't throw them away yet. I got flame in the comments because Skittles also have chemicals and... yeah, there we go. There we go. See? Bailiff? Release that defendant. You will get the Shalfa sooner or later. Sooner or later. Yep, exactly. Just a matter of time. It is all just a matter of time. Death Note would like to purchase. Right. Seriously, that is Light Yagami's friggin' cocktail right there. That is, ugh. That is a demonic beverage. Skittles are your fave? Oh, Hammerhead, I'm sorry to tell you that all the food coloring and the dyes on Skittles, bad stuff, man. It's and not just exclusive to Skittles. Anytime you see like red 40, yellow 5, blue whatever, all those color lakes or colored dyes, whatever the dye lakes they call them, like they're all awful for you. They are like they're directly linked to like ADHD, hyperactivity. They're linked to like gene tearing and like it's not good stuff. It's not good stuff. Trust me, you're not going to be the best version of yourself if you're ingesting all that kind of frankly, to put it that way, chemicals, preservatives, poisons, really at the end of the day. I mean, that's just me. I mean, listen, you guys are always free to do whatever you want. You never have to take what I have to say as gospel. I never want you to look at I never want you to like be like, "Oh wow, Goat's right about everything." Cuz I mean, like I am, but no, I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm not right about everything. But at the same time, like I've done a decent amount of my own fact finding over years and discerning through a bunch of the BS about what's going on. Don't run that risk. Let's put it this way: if I'm wrong about this kind of stuff, the worst thing that happens is that I don't eat Skittles or Twizzlers as much as I fucking love Twizzlers. I miss Twizzlers. Nothing wrong with that. I read the person that was only getting flamed because it's basically saying artificial colors are bad, but chemicals and preservatives are not. Oh, they were saying that the artificial colors are bad, but the chemicals and preservatives are not. I missed that the first time around. Yeah, no, that is 100% zero brain cell logic right there. That is the smoothest. You could literally roll like a ball over the surface of that brain. Like you could roll a sheet of paper down the surface of that brain. You could literally roll this coin down the surface of that brain and you're not hitting a single ridge. Not one bump. Skittles to skittled. Weren't Skittles banned from Florida at one point? I would be... Every one of my flabbers would be gasted if Florida did a single thing on the positive end of it for its citizens. Are you kidding me? Actually protecting people in Florida? That's a shock. That's a laugh. There's so much red 40 in everything. My blood will turn red. Actually, to be fair, so it's funny. Wegmans is the only supermarket I've seen so far. I mean, I'm not saying that that's the only one, but they have their own brands of like bulk candy, like packaged bulk candy. And like, while Twizzlers are my favorite candy by far, they have their own like licorice wheels that the red is not red 40, it's carmine, which is, granted, it's the crushed up bugs thing, but like, brothers and sisters, I would so much rather have crushed up bugs and a natural coloration in my food than to have the oil petroleate based substance that is the color dyes and food colorings and all that other processed crap. Like, give me my bugs. I'm not ashamed to say that. I don't care. I want give me like natural indigo, lavender flavoring, whatever, like lavender coloring, whatever the case is. Like, I want the natural source because that's the healthier thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not here to be a friggin' health influencer, you know? It would work out for Legends Arceus. The trouble is that not much else would fit for Arceus without a proper foundation for the challenge's endpoint. That's okay. That's fair. I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie to you, Alexander. I was saying route and area mastery just to agree with your concept. I don't really fully understand what those are, so help me understand what that is. Maybe I can find you an anchor point here. Now I wonder why I can't focus. You know what I mean? Between all the sugar that's in that crap and also the chemicals and products processed stuff, like that's the crazy thing about nutrition and like looking beyond the surface of the label. It's like you have to like, it's crazy to consider. And this one I don't know as much for fact, but like I know enough of the following terms to kind of be guided in a better sense. So like looking at like multivitamins, for an example, like there's one version of vitamin B12 that is synthesized as, they call it cyanocobalamin, which is a big word, but it's basically, it just is a version of B12. Like years ago, I started to see like different researches and studies that are into the synthesization, how they synthesize cyanocobalamin. It's based from fucking cyanide. Like it's like if you add or subtract one extra chemical, then it basically becomes cyanide. So like cyanocobalamin may be vitamin B12 in such a form, but if you introduce something else that like synthesizes it into something else, it could be cyanide in your system, which is a poison. We can't process that. Like, so there's a better version of it called methylcobalamin, which is more naturally occurring anyway. So that's actual B12. There's a fun fact for you there, Chad. I trust me, the amount of stupid meta and pseudoscience that's up in this brain right here, it's crazy. Isn't there a law in Florida that you can't eat a leftover egg salad sandwich past 7 p.m. on a Sunday? I know that's random, but I feel like I saw that. There are, dude, the amount of crazy random laws that exist in this country, state by state, it's so funny to me. I forget what it was, but I saw one the other day that was for like Missouri or like Arkansas. That was just like the most asinine thing. Is like you couldn't wear a certain shirt, like a certain color at a certain time at a certain day, and it was just like, why? Who needed this law to be enacted? You know what I mean? Are y'all ready for the Chi-Yu? A shiny raid party! I'm excited for it, Shadow. Or Draconified. I'm so excited for it. No, Alexander. No, you're not bothering me. You're not bothering me. I just don't know enough about it, unfortunately. Like, or at least what you're particularly looking for. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not possible in Legends Arceus. I was just trying to better understand so I could guide you better. I just wanted to be, I always want to be a better resource for people who ask questions like that. And if I can't give you the right answer, or I can't give you the answer, I want to try to guide you at least in the right direction. So, I mean, like, trust me, you're not bothering me at all with that conversation. I'm happy to help out with it however I can. Welcome back, Kat. My bad, it's not an egg salad sandwich past 7. It's no cottage cheese past 6 p.m. on a Sunday. Oh, that's because all the old people have to make more. Wonder what the OG founding fathers would think of modern America in terms of health, but I think they'd be dumbstruck by the other changes since they were allowed to focus on that. Well, I mean, the original founding fathers basically had wooden teeth, Dobby, so I don't think their hygiene was necessarily a forethought. But as far as the other stuff going on, yeah, they'd be wearing their wigs again. Let's put it that way. It's also a Florida law that you can't park your elephant for blank. You can't park your elephant. Your elephant. Are elephants so heavily prevalent in Florida that people are? Wow, I'm surprised. Davi, bad. Giraffes. Oh, giraffes. Okay, not elephants. That would make some sense too. Been a while since I played Scarlet Violet, so I gotta get them shinies. Absolutely, Hammerhead. Absolutely. Nah, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you can get rid of that one, that'd be great. But that's a no-no. The line. The line. You put the line in the coconut. An elephant? Look, Mr. Frodo, it's an elephant. Just rechat my guess so I remember my number 485 and 575. There you go, Ivik. Absolutely. We're in that range. Looks like Lofi started a prediction over on the Twitch side of things, chat. So feel free to engage with that. Enjoy the... let's see what we got going on here. What's it say? We've got a prediction. Let's see. Reset counter over or under. Do we get the Steelix in over or under 620 resets? I like that. Good stuff, gamer. I'm definitely going to predict. Here, let's see. What can I do here? Can I predict? I'm going to predict that we're going to get it in under 620. Oh, streamers can't cast a prediction on their own channel. Never mind. You guys got to do it. I guess I'm going to just sit back and watch then. Well, then. When I say obscure laws, it always makes me wonder what person actually tried doing it. See, that's the thing, 100%. It's like, it's a concept where it's like, you know, why do we have to have caution coffee hot on the cup? Like, obviously, it's coffee. Wish I knew how to delete messages on Twitch boss. Yeah, that's all right. We'll just let the chat refresh itself on the way out then. Just be more mindful. That's all I'm saying. Let's see if Twitch is fixed. Hey, there you go. Brother, Wrestler Bird reveal was crazy. I'm hoping honestly, the way that they are revealing megas, first off, the pace of it, fantastic. Yes, one every other week. Let's keep going. Otherwise, though, dude, the way that the media version and how that they are releasing these megas is incredible. Absolutely friggin' peak. It is off. It is so good. Like, we didn't watch the 4-minute version of the Hawlucha reveal. We watched the 1.5-minute version of it, but the 4-minute version, I definitely recommend you guys go back and watch, because like they literally made an entire narrative. Like, they gave the characters so much like range. They actually like gave the Hawlucha an entire story arc in 4 minutes. It was incredible. It was awesome. Common sense isn't common when you legally have to put warnings on peanuts. Being in peanut butter. That is so much worse than the coffee. It really is. My country makes me weep. Sweet land of stupidity. Already imagining what Shiny Mega Hawlucha looks like. I get, you know, I gotta be real. I really like Hawlucha's shiny as it is. The purple version of it, I think that's beautiful. I wouldn't hate seeing something like that in the greater version of it, but honestly, actually considering it went so gold with the Mega Evolution, I wouldn't mind seeing a nice silvery version for the shiny. That'd be pretty cool. Here's my full potential. Maybe the Steelix, Alpha Steelix will come out. Ah! Hit him with it, Andrew. Let me hear it. 4 minutes was beautiful. How do I spell B-E-A beautiful? If you've ever seen the movie Bruce Almighty, you'll never forget how to spell beautiful. It's been ingrained in my head as a vocal sim for decades. How old is that movie? Jesus Christ. That or a white mask. In fact, just make all the new megas white. I don't think we have enough like ice megas, because like or icy white megas, because like, you've got like Mega Gengar. What? Not just megas. I'm sorry. You don't have enough white shiny Pokemon. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, you've got Mega Gengar. You've got one of the Tazagiri forms. And then what else? Hammerhead, do me a favor. Do me a favor. No caps. There you go. Yeah, no caps, and also no spoilers for ZA. Just so you know. Just so you're aware. Cool. All right, there we go. What else we got there? I've been pretty adamant about not wanting spoilers for ZA. Next one will be timeout. Following will be further. Fair warning. Wouldn't it be funny if they gave all Ash's XY Team Omega, other than Pikachu, of course? I mean, no, because we don't need more tie-in with Ash's team in the games. I think we can just be gamers for ourselves, right? Well, you're in luck because that day is today. Yeah, Hammerhead, that's a no-no. Next time you want to do something like that, hey, do the streamer a favor and just ask, hey, can I talk Legends ZA spoilers? 'Cause then you'll know if it's the vibe or not. Because I'm a little peeved about it. I didn't want to know that. Like, I really didn't want to know that. Yeah, like that's me. Whatever. We move on. We move on. We reset. We get a Shiny Alpha Steelix, right? Right? That's how we do it. End of the day, it's all about this shiny anyway. Oh my God, you're killing me, Steelix. It's all good, Hammerhead. You know now. We'll move on. It's all good. See, I still maintain the possibility that every Pokemon... Here's the thing. It's actually really funny to me, too, because for someone who doesn't really know a lot about the mainline games, I was talking with Melissa about this the other day, too. And she said to me, she was like, wait, why doesn't every Pokemon have the ability to Mega? And I was like, you know, that's such an interesting point when you look at the fact that every Pokemon can Dynamax. And every Pokemon can Terrastalize. You know what I mean? It's an interesting concept that you brought up. Why can't every Pokemon Mega evolve? You're right. You're right. I think that they're going to be able to. Thank you for the posture check, Dragonic. That is incredible of you. Let's just have some Pokemon that would be cool to see get a Mega Talonflame. Doesn't need one, though, but Greninja on the other end. I do think we will get Mega Talonflame. The last trailer that they released for the game itself, or actually might have been in the Victory Bell trailer. I forget what it was. They leaked an image where Talonflame had the Mega symbol, had like a Mega energy build to it. So like that's another one of those. Like when I see, like that's not a leak to me. That's something that they released in official media, like an official media release. If you're an eagle-eyed enough viewer to me, or for that, then like that's what makes sense. But like otherwise, yeah, I don't want to know anything about leaks. Where's Cat? Cat, I think, had to BRB. Nope. Oh my god. Because it's fun. Look at the fun we're having. Mega Talonflame? I certainly think so. I certainly think so. Every Pokemon can use a Z move, Terra, or Dynamax. I guess. I didn't know about the Z moves. That's a great context to it, too. Further. That's a great further context to it. Steelix, I'm going to get my Decidueye to use... Don't make me get the bird! The burb! I see what you did there. That's fire. That's flying, actually. Really, it's both. Or it could be something different. Who knows? Me want to know the ZA leaks and hear people discussing potential megas like Yagami voice. Calm down. I gotta hold it in. I understood that reference. Oh. I hear Smithers. Smithers? Smithery boy. I see no Smithers, though. Hear no Smithers, see no Smithers. Speak no Smithers. Alright, come on, Steelix. We got some work to do here, Shiny. I'm going to need you to pop up here for me, because we're getting closer and closer to the odds max here, the odds ceiling here, of 585. What that entails is that I've got the Shiny Charm and perfected Dex data for Steelix. So with the combination of all that, we get 1 in 585 resets as our odds. Well, we're going to get it right here. I meant on the next one. Me when someone leaks something. Yeah, right, exactly. What? You what? Huh. I ain't gonna say anything, but I most certainly am. Good for you. Good, just great. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Need more Rowlet and Honedge. Give me life-size Lego sets, plushie the size of chairs, and a Honedge. Wow, that'd be crazy, actually. That's a lot right there. I feel like Aegislash is such a good and prominent enough Pokemon that it probably deserves a Mega, but, like, what would you really, like, as far as the lore of, like, a tortured ancient form of the Pokemon, like, what would you do for Aegislash? Like, what is an ancient Aegislash like, you know? Pokemon is not getting a Mega. No, Davi, because that also kind of confirms then that it could confirm then that it's not getting a Mega. You know what I mean? What's up, Average? Welcome on in. Anything but average to me. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Oh, hi, Smids. What's up, bud? A little meow from the background. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Oh, yes. The poison. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison meant for Cusco. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Trapinch learns Earth Power, Earthquake, Superpower, and Fissure. Trapinch can? Yo, Trapinch is a monster. Let's go. So sad that Cascoon... No, not Cascoon! How could you? At least Silcoon will. Thank God for that. Aegislash deserves a Mega, but I bet they're going to use the same excuse as Flygon and say they couldn't think of a Mega design, and honestly, I don't think I could either. I mean, you could definitely come up with a design for Mega Flygon. There's nothing holding that back. Ooh. But as far as a sword, I'm not sure. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. Wait, what? What do you mean? But Silcoon. Mega Trevenant would be kind of I could imagine a peak design for that. What the helly? What the hellion tag? What the hellion James? What the helly berry? Space Mega Aegislash if it's comes off of its ultimate move from Pokken. Ooh, dude, I forgot about Pokken Tournament. I haven't even seen a bit of Pokken Tournament in like years, man. It feels like it's only been 10 years or so. Which I don't even know it's been that life the game's been out that long. Maybe it has, and I'm just that old. I don't know. I remember back in my day, we just had the Game Boy Color. We had Pikachu following you around in Pokemon Yellow. It was revolutionary stuff. As they wheel me back to my padded cell. All right, Grandpa, let's get you back to the nursing home. Hey, Chad, do me a favor. We're about 2 hours coming up to the 2-hour mark of stream here. If I can get you who have not done so already to hit that like button on YouTube, it would be the most goated thing that you could do to help out the stream and the channel. It's the least that I can ask of you, and it's rather all I can ask of you aside from hitting that subscribe button or follow if you're on Twitch. We are over 8,400 subscribers on the YouTube side of things. Thankfully, finally, thank you all very much for that. And now we are approaching 160 followers on Twitch. Let's keep that love going, chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe or that follow button, whatever is dependent on your profile, your platform rather. Much love to you all. Thank you again for choosing Goatly. Let's have some more fun with these resets here, huh? Mega Flygon is just easy to give him big goggles, pointy horns, and a dumpy. That's what most Megas do. Honestly, that's factual. I'm here for it. Somebody give me like dumpy pilot Flygon is basically what we're talking here. Got traded a Mudkip. Ooh, that's a solid trade. Was it a mystery trade? 19 likes. Let's go, Draconified. I love that. Thank you, chat. Let's keep going. We got a goal of 25. I need 6 more absolutely goated individuals out there to hit that like button. Imagine instead of revealing a new Mega, just delete an already existing Mega and act like it never existed. If would it be Mawile or Audino? Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Emperor's New Groove is a classic. Who was the voice of Yzma? Now that I'm thinking about it, I know Kronk was Patrick Warburton. I know Cusco is David Spade. Who the hell was the voice of Yzma? Eartha Kitt. Why do I know that name? Why do I feel like she was like an old school like model or something like that? Bad llama. What do you mean Mega Garchomp? You never had one. You're gonna take away the only good shiny that Garchomp has. How dare? Generation 5 and 6 deserve more new Megas than the rest because of them. They both only got one each region. Oh, I was waiting for the because there, Shadow. You heard me saying it constantly. Like, what? Where? Why? Why, though? Oh, they only got one originally. Okay. I don't know. The why was right there the whole time. I don't know. My brain is getting smooth. Yeah, Eartha Kitt. Good spelling, too. You guys think we're going to get convergent forms in ZA as well? I think so. I definitely think so. I think you're going to treat ZA a lot like they treated Legends Arceus in content and structure. I think it's going to be very similar. I'm very excited for it. Again, they're taking an already very successful model and they're making it better. It's incredible. Totally imagine Copper Roger getting one considering his Pokedex entries. Elaborate, Davi. Oh, that's right, because they talk about it like migrating, right? A convergent form Pokemon that looks like a shiny Mega Pokemon? Yeah, listen. Shiny Mega, all day, every day. I'm here for it. Schmagalpha. Shiny Mega Rogue Pokemon. Dude, this is rough. Its entry says it's not originally from Galar. Oh, that's true. They are from... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wonder if that would confirm Generation 10 to be India. Huh. Oh, that's true. Asian elephants exist too. Actually, African. Well, I guess that is actually Indian is Asian. I'm thinking African elephants now too. They never say where they came from though. Interesting. I want a Greece region so bad. I would not hate another watery based region, honestly. Like a Hoenn-esque island hopping sort of region. Not necessarily like a Alola. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I haven't played Alola, so I don't know about how the island hopping went for that one. Some dude that predicted another Legends game before ZA was announced, just from seeing that Pokemon and Legends were right next to each other, like a trademark, and Arceus was right below. Interesting. IGN would disagree. IGN is full of lies. Has been for 20 years. What are you talking about? IGN's full of paid-for opinions. What are you talking about? Oh, 550 is such a good even number here, man. Yuck. Oh, 7 out of 10, too much water. Oh, you're talking about for Hoenn? Oh, right to jail. Right, no, they're right to jail. Chat, I think this is actually probably a fitting spot to wrap things up here today, honestly. For the sake of being on 550. We got 100 hunts in there. So how can we argue with that, you know? 100 resets. We had some fun today. I can't spell ignorant without IGN. Damn, that is so accurate. On that note, chat, thank you all for being here today. I appreciate each and every one of you for choosing Goatly. We are going to be back again at 1 p.m. tomorrow on YouTube and on Twitch. Going to be doing some battles with the Barnyard, hanging out and battling the best and brightest the Barnyard has to offer for us. So be sure to be here for all of that. Hit that notification button on YouTube if you haven't done so already. As you're hitting that subscribe button, of course, make sure you're hitting that like button as well. Show that last little bit of support and momentum for the stream there. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button because we need the support over there just as much as we do on YouTube, if not more. So thank you all very much. Much love to y'all, chat. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Stay goated. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And do something goated for your community. I'm Goatly Goat, a.k.a. Josh. Y'all have been the true goat to this stream. And I appreciate y'all every day in every way. But until tomorrow, chat, take care. We'll see ya, and don't forget it goes a little something like this. I just realized I had the wrong song on the whole time. Where is it? Wait for it. There we go. Adios, amigos. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Sleep well, and peace.